Hello there. I hope you had a great 4th of July and enjoyed your barbecue, your outdoor festival, whatever you want to call it. As you get older, 4th of July, I don't know. As a kid, I loved it, but I never got into the fact of having symmetry involving alcohol, explosives, and extremely hot weather. That just didn't do it for me. But in any event, I'm being a little cynical because that's my mojo these days. Cynicism and without any kind of optimism. Anyway, uh, so I have been thinking about this for months now, and people have been asking me about various people at Channel 2, and they're going to make a new team. It's nothing official yet. In September to coincide with the new television season and Fox shows and football and all that stuff. And I have speculated with a good amount of intuition and research that it looks as if it's going to be Heather Holmes and a combination of Alex Savage, and I say regrettably, Mike Meback, to replace who's replaced Frank Somerville months ago, and Heather Holmes looks as if she's got Julie Hayner's gig. Now, people have asked me about that, and I think, from just a strictly anchor situation, Holmes is fine. I've always thought she was kind of, I don't want to say overrated, but sort of banal, vanilla-ish. Not my cup of tea. Certainly capable. Apparently, she works hard. That kind of thing. Fine. So, me back as a total disaster has not caught on, and Fox KTVU is in a conundrum. They don't know what the hell to do. They've doubled down, put him on more. Not recently, but he clearly is not the answer, which is why Alex Savage, in my book, is the industry favorite to eventually take the place of Meback. And they'll switch Meback to like at 5 o'clock or the noon where he can't be seen as much because he's clearly not a fan favorite. He's nobody's favorite. They gave him that job based upon the fact that in their mind, he paid his dues, which is ridiculous. You don't give somebody that type of job, even by today's standards, based on the fact that he paid his dues. That'd be like saying anybody who's been at some outlet for years and years and years, even if they were terrible, but they paid their dues, so let's just put them on. So anyway, the main topic here now, subject matter, in my book, who would be awesome, and that is Christina Rendone. Now, Christina Rendone has been doing mostly fill-in. She's done a lot of early evening news anchoring. She's also done the 10 o'clock. I really like Christina Rendone. I think she's very, very understated. She's very elegant. I like to think of her as subdued Splendor, if you will. And I think she'd be a great co-anchor with whomever, especially Savage. But obviously, I shouldn't say obviously, I would think based on my own reporting that KTVU and the Fox, they're factoring in the fact that Heather Holmes has paid her dues. No, but she's in any event. I like Christina Rendone. Very subdued. She's got a great personality. She's very capable. She's very tenacious. Great interviewer. Subdued, of course. And not everybody has to jump up and down. And I mean that figuratively speaking. I think she would be dynamite. Not to mention the fact that her style is very graceful. She knows how to enunciate, articulate. And let's face it, look, television is a visual medium. So I'm not embarrassed to say this, as I have often stated. We watch mainly to get informed. Of course we do. But we also want to look at good-looking people. Whether you're a guy looking at a woman, you're a woman who looks at a man. That's why they call it a visual medium. What is so criminal about stating the obvious? But you can't say that today because they will, sort of electrocute you because you have the audacity to state the obvious. In any event, back to Rendon. I think Rendon would be a fantastic anchor permanently at 10 o'clock. I do. And whether that's with Alex Savage or Mike Meeback, whatever. I've always liked, and you can go back and look at my writings, I've always liked Christina Rendone. She's very, very nice, very elegant. And what I like about her is she's got very understated delivery, which is not a bad thing, by the way. I think she provides class and elegance. Most of all, she's a tremendous asset to the 10 o'clock news. And I think she's got a fantastic future ahead of her, whether it's at Channel 2, whether it's wherever, LA, Sacramento, wherever she may find herself more wanted. Just aside, nothing factual. She's got a family, she's got young kids, and in any event, I like Christina Rendone. I give my full-fledged endorsement. Nothing is happening anytime soon, folks, but it's one of the few people at KTVU that I like.